Potent Pondering back with another video. Yo, please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you know each and every time that I go live or I do uploads. Yo, thumbs up this video, please. It's cheap, it's free. Get this video to 1,000 thumbs up, like, please. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta ask. But I wanted to come and talk about this situation. This is actually an old situation with Reid and Nicki Minaj. If y'all remember when we was on lockdown and you know, Nicki Minaj had posted on her Twitter that somebody she knew over in Trinidad, they got the inoculation and that it made the man infertile. How his testicles got swole up and he was unable, you know, he was infertile, and his wife pretty much called off the wedding or whatever. So anyway, some people in my comments have been talking about this, so I wanted to come and revisit this where Nicki went off on Reid after she, you know, she tried to like go on MSNBC and she misinterpreted what Nicki said. So let's get into that right now, and then I'm gonna play some of those videos and I'm gonna come back and chat.
Nicki Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. Okay, I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you could do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that you got that people listen to you. And they listen to you more than they listen to me. For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from, oh my God. As a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who is your fan, I'm so sad that you did that. So sad that you did that, sister. Oh my.
Listen, I just want to say this. I'm happy I never got the inoculation, never. And you can say what you want to say, detest it, protest it, contest it in the comments. I'm happy that I never got it because I know a lot of people who caught some bad ones after it. A lot of people under that dirt right now. So say what you want to say. Anyway, I want to get into this footage where Nicki Minaj had responded. Some correspondents had gotten to Nicki respond. I thought this was kind of funny, so I wanted to share it with you. Let's go.
Pop star Nicki Minaj. She's right here, right now, in a Twitter war with an MSNBC commentator. It started when Nicki tweeted, quote, "They want you to get vaccinated for the Met Gala. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now." In response, MSNBC's Reid accused Nicki of being irresponsible with her platform and encouraging her followers not to protect themselves from COVID-19. Nicki didn't appreciate that. Came right back at Joy, tweeting, quote, "This is what happens when you're so thirsty to down another black woman by the request of the white man that you didn't bother to read all my tweets. My God, sister, do better. Imagine your dumb ASS on TV a minute after a tweet to spread a false narrative about a black woman." Oh my God, and it gets even better. This was just, there were terms in there that I love repeating, irrepeatable terms. I can't do it. Whose side are you on? With me now, comedian and host of Fox Across America on Fox News Radio, Jimmy Fallon. This is my favorite part about this, obviously, is Nicki Minaj's claim the reason she's not getting the vaccine is her cousin in Trinidad, his friend, got the vaccine and his testicles swelled up so much
it happened.
He cannot father children, and his fiancée broke off their wedding.
I mean, look, she's well within her rights if that's the case. I can't verify any of this, but what we can verify is Nicki Minaj did not say, "Don't get the vaccine, it's garbage." You know who did? Reid. Reid tweeted on September 20th of last year, "Who in their right mind is ever going to trust the CDC or an FDA-approved vaccine?"
Yeah.
And for some reason didn't think to delete that now that she changed the reality. That's the craziest part of right now, is these people change their own reality every other day and then call you crazy if you don't agree with them. But it really was the Twitter equivalent of the Palace at Auburn Hills. Remember, they wanted Ron Artest to come up there. He's like, "Yeah, come up here." And then he came up. You know, fighting an NBA player. Fighting an NBA player is a good idea till you're fighting an NBA player. Well, picking a fight with a female gangster rapper who's an actual gangster rapper is a good idea. She's fantastic. And
I don't back down.
Yeah, no, never. And I don't think Reid knew what she was getting into.
She called her a homophobic C word, but not that C word, actually a different C word.
Which is really taking it somewhere.
Yeah.
And again, these are not terms that anyone on your staff is oblivious to when it comes to discussing you when you're not here. I'm just saying in general, it was still a little dicey even by our standards. And I love that she called out the homophobia because Reid never had to own that. If you remember, She was like, "Oh, I got hacked. People are looking into my, you know, the Wayback
people
Machine."
Took screenshots
Yes.
of her blog in 2015
Yes.
where she made homophobic comments, and then she had to go, "Oh yeah, that was me."
Yeah, you're spot on. And this is what's so true. Like, for them, they're so desperate for moral superiority. And that's why they're calling her out at this point, because they're just constantly searching for people to be like, oh, we're intellectually, we know better, we're morally better. But in this instance, like, her emotion denied her the self-awareness to say, hey, am I even reacting to what she tweeted? Which she wasn't.
No.
Joy Reid in this moment was the person on your Facebook thread where you're like, hey, it's my dog's birthday. And they're like, yeah, but Trump. And you're like, yeah, we weren't talking about Trump. We were talking about my dog's birthday.
No.
And that's what she did.
Bixby didn't vote for Trump.
No, Bixby.
All right.
So listen, I want to address this, right? Joy Reid, Nicki said that she wanted to do some more research, and you see how they even exposed her, the white people. And yo, the crazy thing about it is Nicki said that she had to do more research on it. She didn't say that she was anti-vaccine. And you heard them people right there even say that Joy Reid was against it, you know, herself prior. And then all of a sudden she started tap dancing to a whole different beat of the drum, trying to push the inoculations on the black community and all of that, right? Well, listen, I did a video the other day and I had some footage from Vicki Dillard. Vicki Dillard stayed on Joy Reid's neck, and it's so funny that Nicki Minaj had it right initially, talking about she's trying to down talk her for the white man. That's exactly what she doing. Vicki Dillard exposed how she was working with the Hillary Clinton campaign. And just some shady that she be doing behind the scenes, like pushing the lockdown with the Biden administration, you know, forcing people into lockdown, the inoculations and all of that. And listen, I don't care what you say, like I previously mentioned, there's a lot of people who got them inoculations and they're under the dirt right now. I don't care what you contest, protest, and detest in the comments. I know it personally. So listen, let's get in. I want to revisit Vicki Dillard going in on Joy Reid and keeping it real on her. So listen, let's get into that.
I have been discussing Joy Reid for years. Where is my gavel? Talk black to me, somebody. And while I was effective in staying on her, now I want to focus on why it is that I discussed Joy Reid. Meanwhile, she was willfully, knowingly, and intentionally working to sabotage, silence, prevent, frustrate, fall, and stop and demolish our voices, which were your voices. Well, Joy Reid served as a voluntary and a deliberate voice against the black grassroots. I got to emphasize that because I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Joy is crying because she wants us to feel bad because she feels like her voice, her show has been stopped. And she said she was getting up in the middle of the night screaming randomly, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. No! And family, there's a very real and strategic reason why I was doing that. It is not because I am unnecessarily mean and enjoy attacking folk for no reason. No. There is a very strategic reason for which I was discussing Joy Reid relentlessly. And family, I have been known a time or two for having this very extraordinary discussion on the person that is the main topic today. That is Miss Joy Reid, formerly, used to be, not now, used to be, of MSNBC. I have been discussing Joy Reid for years. And family, there's a very real and strategic reason why I was doing that. It is not because I am unnecessarily mean and enjoy attacking folk for no reason. No. There is a very strategic reason for which I was discussing Joy Reid relentlessly. Now, I want to focus on why it is that I discussed Joy Reid. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not mocking Joy Reid. I'm not making fun of her. Well, Joy Reid served as a voluntary and a deliberate voice against the black grassroots. I constantly went after Joy and talked about her and many other in media because they use their very large platforms that's quickly dying now. They use the access that they had to government and to the minds of the masses using legacy media and cable media to silence us, to mock us, to censor us. So why was Vicki Dillard constantly going after Joy Reid? Because whenever there was something that went down, like that medical situation that hit the world and we were on lockdowns, when it came to censoring social media, guess who was the voice? One of the first few voices that told the Biden administration, impose the mandates, do this, do that. It was Joy Reid, the Don Lemons of the world, and others similarly situated. I was constantly going after Joy Reid, and I'm gonna always be a responsible media person. How does Vicky keep getting it right? I'm a spiritual woman first and foremost. And then later on, I end up getting a confirmation of something, receipts for something. Well, Joy was a big defender of Hillary Clinton. And do I believe that she was working behind the scenes to get her talking points from her team? Heck yes. Similarly with Roland Martin. How many of you all know that I was constantly nonstop for the past few years breaking down the fact that Roland Martin's name came up in the WikiLeaks release? Most people did not expect a rejected black bootleg like him to come up in such important documents. But those emails showed that Roland was connected to leaking information to Hillary Clinton's campaign related to a debate question that she was not supposed to have. So he was working hand in hand based on information, credible information. There was evidence of that with her, with the DNC, with the Democratic Party, with the Hillary Clinton campaign. I'm bringing that up because I'm trying to get you all to understand that the people that's supposed to be representing your issues behind the scenes are secretly making sure they get good biscuits. They're only concerned about themselves individually in their little small groups, and they will throw you to the wolves. And they front in your face, and they cuss you out, and they mock you, and they work to censor us. So no, I ain't crying for Joy today because she worked to silence us. And I also called her Joyless Reid. The whole time they had those positions, they mocked us. They worked to silence us. They pushed for policies that they know, because we use alternative media, they were pushing for policies that would censor us so that we would not continue to be a competitor to their voices. How many of you all know that the statistics and the statisticians and the demographers show that more and more folks are trusting us, listening to us, and that the cable news networks and legacy media is losing authority and power? Family, with her arrogant self, they still chose to silence the very large black grassroots voice and those that represent them like us, like voices like mine that have been doing this for years, and that did it in my own unusual way when the rest of the world mocked me. Did Joy Reid bring on anybody like a Vicki Dillard? They tried to silence us, and they were effective to a small degree until they weren't. Did Joy do back-to-back broadcasts and cry when Joe Biden said that we ain't black if we don't vote for him? I stayed on top of you for years because she worked tirelessly and relentlessly. And like I told y'all before, based on information and belief, I believe she was in direct contact and was getting direct talking points from either Hillary Clinton or her camp to make sure that the stuff that she was saying was always making sure that it would undermine and silence basically what we're doing by pushing whatever the hell it was that the Clintons and the Democrat Party told her to push. There's so much I could say. Why is this important? It's important why I called her out and others like her. It's because these are your modern false prophets. Did you hear what I said? These are your modern false prophets.
And just to make sure that I emphasize on this, I don't know if you heard with the Democratic Party and people using the word censorship, this is exactly what she's talking about. To explain to a person who doesn't understand the black grassroots are people like Vicki Dillard, Tariq Nasheed, Jason Black, shout out to the Black Authority. Who else would I consider? Black Alpha Male Network, the African Diaspora News Channel. Like those are black grassroots, I believe. Even Million Dollar Morning Show, Anton Daniels and them. Those are people who have like different perspectives. I respect all of them, like all, right? what I would say is that those are people who have huge voices in this community, and people either like it or they don't, especially when they have views that may be Republican. Even me doing commentary on this channel, people be thinking I'm Republican. I'm a Democrat, but I identify with different policies that make sense to me. And people just want to keep you in this box where they just feel like if you say that you're a Democrat, then you have to believe every single thing that's going. No. I'm pro-policy and I'm pro-American, like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Vicki Dillard had an issue because Joy Reid was trying to stifle all of the grassroots content creators, talking down on them, mocking them, trying to censor them. She was behind one of the main people behind the censorship. If you even listen to Roland Martin, he's one of the main people who be talking about Tariq Nasheed, the Black Authority Network. This is why people like Fat Joe came out and was being extra disrespectful and felt that he could even come out and just be like the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, them broke N words. He felt comfortable doing that because you got somebody like the Roland Martin, you know, disrespecting, and Joy Reid also, you know, trying to push to censor people. So I understand Vicki Dillard's plight, and also it's so crazy because Nicki said this years ago that she was, you know, doing this for the white man, and then Joy Reid basically showed, basically exposed Roland Martin for working with the Hillary Clinton campaign. He got exposed with the WikiLeaks. He gave Hillary information in regards to questioning that she was going to receive. That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, I hope you found something valuable out of this video. I just wanted to come and revisit this with the Joy Reid and Nicki Minaj, and I also wanted to add the Vicki Dillard just to kind of bring it home to what Nicki was saying. Nicki might have did it at a high overview saying that she was doing this for the white people, but she's actually Joy Reid. In my opinion, I'm gonna say this: I don't have no issue with her. I don't hate Joy Reid, but I feel like everybody has a flaw. And you got to realize when you're in public and you're speaking on black issues or certain things like pushing the inoculations, the shutdown and the censorship, they hate that it's black people on YouTube that, you know, we go to every night when Tariq Nasheed has you know, different spaces and stuff like on Twitter. I'm always in his spaces. I like to hear what he's talking about. It's interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like other people flock to it. The man will upload it to YouTube and he gets thousands of views because he got fans and people who want to hear what he said, what he's saying. We don't want to just be force-fed stuff through MSNBC, Fox News, not Fox News, CNN, and then Roland Martin. It's like they're going to paint the picture the way that they want it to be painted. No, you need to look out and see what's going on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I hope you found this valuable. Potent, pondering, never pandering. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Support the channel. The Cash App is in the comments below and also in the description. Make sure that you check out Vicki Dillard TV. Make sure that you check out African Diaspora News Channel, Millionaire Morning Show with Anton Daniels, Tariq Nasheed, Black Authority with Jason Black, and the Black Alpha channel as well. I love all of their content, so check all of them out. Potent pondering, I'm up out of here. Peace.